Like father, like son. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is very, very good at Talladega. Jr. has 5 Sprint Cup Series wins at this track, including a run of 4 straight from October 2001 through spring 2003. In fact, there was an 8-race period here where Jr. finished first or second every time. How about this for a winning percentage? Jr.'s taken 1 out of every 5 restrictor plate races he's been in during his career. That's amazing. His average finish second best all time to his dad. The apple really doesn't fall far from the tree. This year, for the first time in his career, Jr.'s driving for someone other than the team his father founded, and he's sure been the subject of a lot of scrutiny and speculation. From changing teams to championships, physical fitness to focus. DaleJarret now, driver to driver with Dale Jr.
We're calling this press conference here today to announce that it's time for us to move on and seek other opportunities to drive for a new team in 2008. You can't always get what you want. My new boss for 2008, Mr. Rick Hendricks. But if you try sometime, it just might find, it just might find, you get what you need. Well, everything's different. You know, I never worked for anybody else but my family, so I kind of been like the kid in the back of the class shooting spitballs at the chalkboard, seeing what he can get away with and what he can't.
How have you changed?
I've had to mature quite a bit on how I treat people because I'm not working with family anymore, and my ability to be more professional about my job and how I work with my teammates and my guys on my crew has gotten a little more professional.
Is it fair to say that you are more comfortable right now than you've probably ever been professionally and personally?
I'm much more satisfied as a person and satisfied with what I see every day I look in the mirror, you know, so I don't feel like I'm spinning my wheels, and I see an obtainable, reachable goal that looks closer to me, meaning wins and championships.
Guys on the 88 real quick, congratulations. When we started this year, we wanted to win a race and make the chase. Yeah, baby! Good job. Woo! That's 2 out of the way. Let's go get the last one. We'll win this thing.
When I say the term dedicated to winning a championship with this team, does that have any different meaning or a new meaning to you now that you're at Hendrick?
In the first 4 years that I raced, it was very rare when I got out of the car that the crew said, "Man, you drove your butt off. We could see it, we could tell it, and we're proud of you." And I get that just about every weekend now. That's become real important to me. I had a hack for a while of not being focused and not devoted, so I try to turn all that around and make people realize that it's the most important thing to me.
Pit, 4 tires. I don't want no pit. Dialing it in and going crazy now.
When the crew chief gets frustrated or the driver gets frustrated,
Get to work and tighten me up a little bit. It is worse than worse right now.
and I don't think he realizes sometimes how strong he comes across.
I tried to make that clear that I needed a little help off the corner, tightening up some, just a little bit more than the last adjustment.
A little more focus, and we'll make the right adjustments, hopefully.
Mr. Hendrick also said that he wanted to get you to focus a little bit more in the middle part of the race. Exactly what is he talking about?
If the car's competing well and we're leading laps, I intend it and expect it to maintain that. And I know that's probably impossible to expect that all the time, but I get frustrated and angry and want solutions and answers and just want it to go back the way it was.
As good as you are there areas that you feel like as a driver you want to improve in?
I think as I get older, I'll have to pay more attention to my physical ability to wrestle the car around the racetrack and drive a 600-mile race. I'll have to tune more into being able to drive myself to keep myself in shape. I think that's going to be a good challenge for me. Patience, you know, like Rick's talking about, maintaining confidence and patience. Those things that I always need to work on.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the winner at Michigan.
Can you kind of rate how your season has gone so far to this point?
I would give ourselves about a B or a B minus. I know there's things that I would have done differently or could have done differently to finish the race differently and finish it better, but it was a good year. We definitely wanted to have more success.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, we all, yeah.
Yeah.
For you to look back on your career and say it was a success, do you have to win a championship?
I don't think you have to. It's been a success for me personally because I accomplished way more than I anticipated. I feel like I entertained some people and I had a good time doing it. If it was over right now, I feel like it was a success. You get what you need.
DaleJarret and Andy Petrie join me now from the broadcast booth where they're getting ready to call the race. You both know the kind of focus it takes to be a champion. DJ, does Junior have that focus?
Alan, I think we heard him say exactly that. And in my interview with him and talking with him, I got that idea that, yes, he does have that focus to do that. Why is that now? I think because he's a lot more mature now, Andy. You know, he has done a lot of things in his career, in a very short career, that a lot of us wanted to do. You know, he's a big celebrity. He's got all of that out of the way. But now he's focused on the things that helps him win races, win a championship. And I think one thing that I would caution everyone, have we ever had so many expectations from a driver just changing teams? We expected him to go to Hendrick Motorsport and win the championship the first year, and that's asking quite a bit. And on the physical side of it, I found his answer very interesting there. You know, this young man, when you're young, you can overcome a lot of things just by being young, and you have that. Now he realizes that he's going to have to do some work physically to make all of this happen. You know, I looked at it that I was 40 years old before I really got what was really physically fit. A couple years later, I won a championship, so it does work.